I both do.
Okay, so Carol, the next one is total Carol Brodie. This is $50 off, appraised at $436. We did it for $199, but right now your choice of labradorite or moonstone, and it's surrounded by these huge black spinels, and you have the rhodolite in this. So an amazing amount of gemstone, about 4.5 carats, and your choice of either, as I said, the labradorite or the moonstone.
There's the moonstone.
Yeah, look at that.
Okay, this is my super moon ring. You know, back on November 14th, I remember I was watching the Today Show, and Matt Lauer was going on and on about the super moon. I had no idea what he was talking about. And of course, the next day I saw what he meant by the super moon. And then I kept thinking to myself, okay, Matt, you're really cute, but if you think that super moon is gonna light up the sky, wait till you see what's gonna happen when you put on my super moon ring. Take a look at this ring. Seriously, you've got the elegance of the pear shape, which we know. God, it looks so big on your hand. It doesn't look as big on my hand. I guess because I'm like a bigger girl, look. Okay.
Let's put it, you know what? Maybe I'll put it on the,
wait, can we just talk about, okay, I want everybody to please look into your monitor, your computer, your TV. Do you see that Connie and I are both wearing two different rings, and both of them have so much blue lunar azulorescence coming out of this ring? We are not doing anything. We're just moving our fingers here. The light is not very good, as we can both tell you, because we took a selfie for about 20 minutes before, and we couldn't get a good one because of the light. Look at that blue azulorescence. In the rainbow moonstone, just look at Connie's hand. Do you see that?
Gosh, that's pretty.
Look at, when do you get to see rainbows and blue and greens and pinks? You know, whether you choose, I'm not gonna lie, the labradorite is the bomb of all bombs. Seriously, the rainbow moonstone is gorgeous, but the labradorite is honestly, and I'm honest, you know, I never say to you, like, do something if I don't believe in it. I think the labradorite is one of the best pieces of labradorite that we've ever sold here at HSN.
There is no question. And not only that, it's huge. Usually you see smaller pieces of labradorite, and as they get larger, they usually lose.
20 by 15.
Yeah, they usually lose their azulorescence. Not with this one. I mean, it's like a glowing light from within. And then the moonstone, Carol.
Okay,
I mean,
the moonstone is so gorgeous out of our light. Look at it. Okay, Victoria, it is like with your nails and with all of the glow and the orb. Now those black spinel, the frame, between the black spinel and the gemstone, there's an entire halo of purple rhodolite. And I did that because the rhodolite is pulling out the colors of both the moonstone and the labradorite, because both of these gemstones have blues and greens and purples and pinks within them. So I'm getting to pull out all of that color with that very, very, very petite, perfectly micro paved raspberry rhodolite. And now look at the size of these black spinel.
Oh my gosh, how pretty. If
those black spinel were black diamonds, this ring would be $200,000. And the thing I love about black spinel, this is a cluster design. It's all natural. It's not heated. It is not treated. It comes out of God's